Hi everyone, this is Derek Lieu with a review for the release trailer for Astroneer. This is one of the most impressive game trailers I've watched in a very long time. The trailer was made in-house by System Era Softworks. It does a phenomenal job of telling an affecting story, showing the gameplay, and exciting the audience. And they do it all without a single line of voiceover or any title cards. Let's take a look. Before the meat of the trailer, there's a mini teaser which shows a variety of fun and exciting shots of gameplay where the characters are building, exploring, setting off a rocket, and dancing. It ends on a title card, Astroneer, available now. These sorts of mini teasers are common in trailers on the internet now because they're designed to hook an audience as quickly as possible so they don't scroll past it on their social media feed. A lot of people seem to dislike them, myself included, but they're proven to be effective, so they're here to stay. This trailer actually integrates the mini teaser into the main body because the next thing that happens is a fleet of spaceships wipe across the title and fly towards a red planet. One of the ships experiences engine trouble and goes off course to a blue planet nearby. The astronaut inside is frantic and crash lands. They emerge from their crash ship to see the red planet they were originally trying to go to. They're sad for a moment, but then they steel themselves with a determined head nod. This is a really great setup to the story. We know the astronaut wants to make their way to the red planet, and throughout the trailer there are several shots where the red planet is clearly visible in the sky while the astronaut performs a task. This means the audience never loses sight of the astronaut's goal. Starting off with some delightful music, we see the astronaut manipulate the terrain, explore, collect plant resources, and build machines. Everything here is nicely animated and just delightfully colorful. The astronaut carries a drill they built, and we see the red planet again in the background. The camera flies down into a cavern. This is not only a nice transition, but it tells the audience you can go underground in the game. And in the cavern, we see the astronaut has attached the drill to a vehicle they use to mine crystal and explore. There's a small moment where the camera pulls back to just show you the size and scope of the cavern, which really opens up your imagination to how big this game is. The music builds as the astronaut returns to the surface and starts building something. This both tells the story and expands upon the idea of building in the game. Time speeds up, days pass, and the astronaut finishes building a base. As the wires are connected, the music flourishes and a rocket is finally built. The astronaut attaches the engine, and during their climb up the rocket's ladder, we get one more glimpse of the red planet. They make a determined head nod, and the rocket lifts off. The rousing music continues as the rocket heads towards the red planet. The music builds and builds until they land. Then the music drops and sounds melancholy as the astronaut emerges to find a seemingly abandoned base construction. They drop to their knees and make another sad noise. But on a musical rise, another astronaut pats them on the shoulder. The music comes roaring triumphantly back as we see the astronaut's friends cheering. The trailer goes into a full montage, showing multiple players riding vehicles together, driving construction vehicles, building together, exploring together, and playing soccer using their buggies. They also admire space fireflies, bounce around on native plant life, and generally have what looks like a very fun time. The trailer ends on a few shots of what look like some sort of alien technology, but before we get a good look, the trailer cuts to the end title. This is the trailer saying, there is one more thing, but you'll have to play the game to see. After the title, there's even a custom end screen for YouTube where the astronauts subtly direct you towards the Buy Now button. I don't typically play games like Astroneer, but the trailer sure made me want to immediately gush about everything it does well. Without a single word, the trailer shows us all of this about the game. You're an astronaut exploring worlds, you can play alone or with friends, you build upon and manipulate the terrain, you mine materials from the planets, you build machines to travel about and go to other worlds, and the game is fun, joyous, and beautiful. Before I knew for sure that it was made in-house by the developers, I could tell this trailer was a lot of work, which involved a lot of storyboarding, custom animation, custom camera work, sound, and music. The appeal of the animation, art, and sounds of the game didn't hurt either. I don't think a lot of game developers have the time and/or resources to make a custom trailer like this, but the hard work certainly shows. Though the game has no story mode, it was a really great idea to create a story for the trailer to fully capture the gameplay, feelings, and experience of playing the game. Astroneer was also an early access title, which means people had their hands on early versions of the game for years before the full 1.0 release. The developer could have just as easily made a trailer highlighting new features, but they made this wonderful story to put the audience in the shoes of an astronaut and show them what they could experience if they played the game. This is the rare trailer which excites me and shows the storytelling potential of video games. I don't know that I would have come up with an idea like this myself had I been hired to help, but I find it inspiring to watch, and hopefully you do too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and have fun.